Hi, welcome to the Shark Stream. I started a little bit late because I decided to check out the new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus before I streamed. I thought those are usually like half an hour, right? I can knock that out before I go live. That shouldn't be a problem. I didn't really expect that I would need, like, time to process it afterwards. Jesus Christ. Oh, good episode. Okay, we'll get into that in a moment. Hi, welcome to the Shark Stream. My name is Gage, aka Acid Shark. It is Fatal Frame Friday. And we're here with Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake, which, as I understand it, I think got a patch. Do I have that downloaded? One second. I should probably check. Apparently there was like some kind of balance patch or something. I don't know. I have a mutual who's like a Fatal Frame nut. Shout out to Zaz. Who was talking about how I guess there was like a balance patch for Fatal Frame 2 that went out recently, and I'm realizing now I had turned on my Xbox to see if like I needed to actually download that, and then I never went to check actually. So let me go ahead and nope, I'm just getting Expedition 33 FBC Firebreak and Total Chaos updates, it looks like. It still says it's checking for more, but I guess maybe it's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and get those at least. I gotta get back into Eclair Obscure at some point. Oh boy, what's been going on? Are we allowed to make fun of the fact that Chuck Norris died? Like, I've been doing that all day. Like, I reposted the Crab Rave. I have been reposting Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny jokes all day. Because quite frankly, fuck that guy. Don't be a piece of shit while you're alive if you don't want people speaking ill of you after you're dead. Just saying. I think the funniest thing somebody showed me is that like a week ago he had posted just like, no, I don't age, I level up. I'm 86 today and feeling great. And it's just like a picture of him like doing like boxing training. And then it's right next to the news article about him passing. And it's just like, wow, that's, that was how I found it. Which is buck wild to me. It's also Mr. Rogers' birthday, so happy birthday, Mr. Rogers. We miss you every day. You would have been over 100 years old. That's wild to think about. But it's also, it's just very funny, the juxtaposition of people making Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny jokes around Chuck Norris's death when it's also Mr. Rogers' birthday. Like, it's a very funny bit of providence. What else has been going on? I don't think I've got much else going on right now. Oh, no, that's not true. I posted the new Wicked Game chapter today. And I finished the next one. I finished that Wicked Game chapter, I want to say 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? I'll have to check. I'm usually pretty good about, like, being able to pinpoint exactly when I finished it. 1 second. Discord is not loading particularly quick for me. Here we go. Scrolling. Yes, so it was 2 days ago I finished the most recent chapter of Wicked Game that I posted. And I was just like, I'm getting this posted on the 20th. And so I posted it on the 20th. Very, very weird day to post it, given what happened. But what can you do? I am pretty happy with how it turned out. I've talked about this previously. This particular chapter of Wicked Game, I had to really pull from some like kind of deeply personal thoughts and feelings that I've had and have been having. In order to, listen, I did an outline for this one. Basically had to throw out the back half of it. Because after I wrote out the outline, there was a part of me that's just like, I don't want to get into the details of like what's in it because I want to give people a chance to read it. But after I wrote out the outline, I was looking over it and I had a conversation with friend of the stream, Zilla, about certain aspects of it. Because I tend to, Zilla's one of the folks I tend to bounce ideas off of. So I was talking with Zilla about a bunch of stuff with regards to Wicked Game, and they gave me some really good advice about how to handle a specific aspect of this chapter that, you know, I really took to heart, and as a result, like I said, I needed to throw out the entire back half of the outline I wrote. Because it was no longer the direction I wanted to go in with how that whole thing played out. I'll probably get into more details about that when the writer commentary comes out. But then, as I said, not only did I post that chapter today, but I finished the next chapter. I basically started writing the next chapter of Wicked Game the second I finished the current one. And this one I didn't have an outline for. This one I just raw dogged it off the dome. And I finished that in 2 days. So that should give you an idea of exactly how excited I was to get to the particular plot point that we're getting to. And it should also give you an idea of how tortuous it is that I decided to give myself a particular date to release this one on, because this one's going to be coming out on March 31st. So the plan is that now that the new chapter is out, I'm going to go ahead and give that a week. Give folks time to give anybody who is interested in reading Wicked Game, has been reading Wicked Game and wants to check out the new chapter, time to read it, catch up, and know what they're going into with the writer's commentary. Because generally my writer's commentary tends to spoil specific things that happen. I may go try and be a little bit less forthright with describing what happened in the chapter during this next writer commentary, just because you know, it is a big moment in the story, a big character moment, I should say. Not so much like there's major plot stuff that's kind of on the horizon as well that I'm gonna need to start working towards, and I'm gonna need to figure out how I'm gonna start working towards that. But this one was definitely more of a character thing as opposed to a plot thing. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. And I hope that the folks that read Wicked Game, which if you haven't read Wicked Game, you really should. I highly recommend it. You can find it in the replies to my pinned post on Blue Sky. But I highly recommend checking out Wicked Game. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of what I've done. I'm really proud of the world I've crafted, the characters I've created, semi-created. Like I said, like I've talked about in the past, these characters, they are all character adopts that I've gotten from like various artists over time. 3 of them coming from like the same artist. And there's a lot of stuff in there that I'm really excited about getting to. I'm still fucking processing. So, okay. I feel like there is something kind of funny that happened when I was trying to watch the new episode of Amazing Digital Circus, is that I had to like track down like, okay, I need to get it pulled up. How am I gonna get pulled up? And I decided like, okay, let me type in Amazing Digital Circus, and one of the suggestions for my history was episode 6. So I'm just like, okay, let me click that one, bring it up. It'll probably be in the suggested videos. I saw episodes 7 and 8 right there. I move over, accidentally misclick on episode 7. I'm just like, oh, shit. And then I click on episode 8. So then the video comes up, right? And right there is like, okay, episode 8, episode title, which is like a key smash. And I'm just like, okay, let's get started. Episode starts up, and something about it feels very familiar, like right away. I'm just like, huh. And they start just like, we got a whole beach down there. You guys have never gone to it. It's just like, wait a minute, this is the beach episode. What the fuck? And I look down again. I'm just like, no, it's got the right title for the episode. It says it's episode 8. It's got the key smash title. It's got the runtime that I had seen on the thumbnail. Apparently, when I misclicked on episode 7 and then clicked on episode 8, it brought up the page for episode 8, but somehow loaded the video for episode 7. So I spent like a couple of minutes watching the wrong fucking episode. Which, woof. Woof, woof. And then I pulled up the right episode. I think I did not realize that one of the major inspirations. I want to make it clear. When I say I didn't realize it, I mean I realized like late in the game, like after a few episodes had come out. Was when I found out that one of the major inspirations for the Amazing Digital Circus is the Harlan Ellison story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Which I was just like, oh yeah, I can kind of see it a little bit. And then we hit today's episode. Today's episode is the most I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream ass episode they've put out yet. Up to and including the fact that they straight up just put like a direct, like textual reference to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Like they reference it in the dialogue, and it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, we're just kind of going for it. All right. So let's see. Where am I going? I walked in here. I think I'm done in here. Oh, right. I've got both keys now. I've got the both keys now. Oh god, right trigger is the fucking interact button. I forgot. Gotta remind myself of all the buttons. I haven't acclimated to this one yet. But it was a good episode. It's just, it was a lot. And, like, I'm over here with, like, this, like, tightness in my chest where it's just like, oh boy. Was not expecting that to be as much as it was. But it was cool as hell. Hmm? Oh. Hold on. Can we stealth kill a ghost? Oh, shit. There's more than one of you guys. There you are. I see you now. No, don't do that. Hello. Hello. Fuck. You know, I was kind of hoping that you were, like, part of a side quest. New items have been added to the point exchange. Really? Narrow escape charm 2. Evasion charm, auto charge charm, willpower drain, standard charm 2, paraceptual charm, cornered charm. Less HP Mio has, the more damage you deal. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? I think down here. Yeah, I think this was it. Have I been in that house yet? Oh. Moonlit Man. I haven't read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, but I have watched videos about the video game. Which is probably almost as good. It's not. Okay. Okay. I've got both of those. Yay. Open that door. Girl. Oh, shit. I didn't notice him. Fuck. I'm so bad at ghosts. Hello. Wet memo. Yo, this memo? Wet. Memo found along a shoreline discussing how the writer found themselves trapped inside the village. What on earth was that woman? I found her crying in front of a torii gate. When I tried to speak with her, I somehow found myself in this village. I went into the mountains in order to bring an end to all of this. But now, I can't bear to stay here any longer. I see lots of black shadows wriggling around. They're approaching me slowly, yet steadily. They're going to turn me into one of them. I have to run. I need to leave this village. I hear a voice coming from the water. It's calling to me. Wait, that's it. This water must lead to the outside. All I have to do is entrust myself to its current and let it carry me out. That was a terrible idea. Why would you do that? I know. This fire must be the way out of the village. I'm going to have to trust myself to its life-giving flames. Contains the thoughts of a sunken woman.
It's cold. Can't breathe. The water keeps coming.
I don't like how long this bridge is. Something's gonna
Sinking.
fucking attack me.
It's dark.
Floating woman. Oh, God! Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Oh, go, come on, man. Fucking Christ. Oh. Oh, this makes it kind of hard to see. No. Oh god, where is she? Where is she? Oh, there you are. Oh! Fuck off. Goodness gracious. Anyways. What was I talking about? I have no mouth and I must scream. Heard it's pretty fucked up. What we got here? Lunar incense. Nice. I'm gonna probably pop some of that. I don't have my sister around to hold my hand and heal my body. Sacred water. New area. Kurosawa house. Woman in the white kimono. It's a terrible photo. Absolutely god-awful photo. I use Charm 2. I still haven't gotten a chance to rewatch the Fatal Frame movie. I did find out something kind of interesting. So, one of the weird things about the Fatal Frame movie is that there's just barely a camera obscura in it. There's like a kid who's got one who shows up sometimes. So, like, you could be sitting there watching it, and it's just like, why isn't anybody taking pictures of ghosts? And it's still a movie where, like, paranormal shit happens with regards to, like, photographs and stuff like that. It's just, it has to do with what's believed to be a haunted photo. And lesbians. Yep, there she is. Nah, beans. That's no good. Uh-oh. 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 That's probably fine. We didn't need it anyway. There was like half a second where I thought just like the complete pitch black screen, it was just like, play the game like this, idiot. Oh. The man above. Ah, the man above. Okay, I'm getting the sense that we are, in all likelihood, going to be getting whatever gets us out of this house. Out of this house. But what I found out is that the Fatal Frame movie is actually based on a tie-in novel for the Fatal Frame franchise, or I don't know if it's just the Zero franchise or like the Project Zero franchise. It's a little unclear exactly how because the Fatal Frame is a localization thing. Somebody thought like, oh, ghosts, photographs, alliteration. And I mean, they were right, you know? They were right to do so. Okay, give me a moment. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade film capacity. No. I'm going to upgrade focal point. Because the more damage that I can do with like a single shot on any of the specific lenses. Oh shit. Hiding man. The Kusabi. Whatever that is. Fearful man's note. A note dropped by the feet of a male spirit who had been hiding, discussing the return of a man from hell. Fun. I'll hide here. If I do that, then I can run away. Everybody, everyone, they're all dead. That man came back from the depths of hell. I just did as I was told and kept watch. Cool. What the hell? Yeah. I was just like, I love being like, nah, I don't need more film inventory, and then immediately I find film I can't pick up. Folklorist Note 3, written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, discussing the state of the village as the Crimson Sacrifice ritual draws near. The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies floating around Minakami has been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful, yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. The earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. I'm beginning to wonder if the Crimson Sacrifice ritual holds a significance similar to that of ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involved live offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, and I suspect that the twin maidens revered as divine guardians here fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist at the current era, that would go a long way to explaining the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Once the twin maidens turn into crimson butterflies, they then return to the village. Okay. Sure. Oh, hello. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God, what? Hey, no fair having rocket hands, idiot. Ghosts shouldn't be allowed to have rocket hands. That just feels unfair. Gotcha. Get out of here. Anyway. I do really gotta rewatch that movie. Like I said, I keep meaning to rewatch it so that I can, like, talk about it on stream during this series. And then I just don't fucking do it. You know, I say that, but, like, at the same time, like, part of the issue is that that is, Oh. Girl? Mayu advancing ahead. Fuck, she sure is. Part of the issue is that, that is a... Oh. Man running aimlessly. Part of the issue is that it's a discotheque release, so it's not like something where it's just like, oh, I've got this digitally, I can watch it at any time. Interesting. Like, it's just on Blu-ray. I mean, I literally heard what it was he said. I mean, I literally heard that as well. It wasn't even, like, unclear. Like, it came through really well, actually. I hate when like subtitles do that, where it's just like, oh, this is all garbled and staticky, and you can't hear it, so we're going to only give you some of the subtitles. Just like, no, I heard all of that very clearly, actually. I don't know why you think it was difficult for me to hear. It's that, like, that feels like a you issue. Odd. I guess it's like everything that guy just said came through very clearly. Right. I will admit, I once saw somebody talk about. I genuinely like that discotheque licenses and releases a lot of like hold on. I gotta deal with this chick first. Fuck. Come on, take a swing. Fuck! Man, come on. That's not fair. I need you to take a swing, but, like, still be within my, like, viewfinder. Thank you. Begone. Thought. Faintly growing crystal. It is thoughts of a woman killed by a kusabi. See, now this one I'm having trouble hearing, and like, it's giving me everything she's saying. I will not be gone. I wasn't calling you a thought. Hello, Zilla. Ooh. Mayu, for God's sake! Oh, this is a bad room. Bad things happened in this room. I got a sense about this sort of thing. Citation needed. Okay. Some kind of a fish? Wait a minute. Oh, cool, a corpse. Oh, I'm remembering something all of a sudden. This game has like an instant kill ghost for certain sections. That's right. I remember now. Fuck. It's been a little bit since I played the original, but I'm remembering. Oh, you look great, actually. Girl, we gotta run. Girl, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Fuck this house. We got a girl trot like we've never girl trotting before. Oh, you found me. You found me immediately. Okay. Hey, why would you give me the prompt to hide and then not make it work? I forgot about the fucking Kosovi. God damn it. That's upsetting. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. Girl, get yo ass up. Get moving. I feel like I remember in the original just really needing to, like, get out of the particular room it was in. Or maybe I am misremembering. It's, like, right fucking behind me. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. Man, come on! Of a bitch. I hate this fucking thing. I forgot about this fucking thing. I'm so mad. Is there something I'm supposed to be using on it? Hold on. Push wraiths back. After being upgraded, can stagger wraiths. Unable to see for a period of time. Okay. Let's try some fucking nonsense. God damn it. Okay, that didn't work. And now I'm out of stamina. Cool. This is really great for me. I'm super happy that this is happening. That was health. Okay. Okay, so what did I do differently that time? If you can't defeat enemies. Being caught by a wraith while you are unable to defeat enemies will result in a game over. If you are attacked by a wraith when you can't defeat enemies, you'll have to hide until the wraith leaves. Yeah, I kinda got the sense. God, I hope this isn't gonna be some, like, fucking Mr. X, Lady Dimitrescu shit. Door stuck. Door stuck. Because, like, those are already a challenge when I can, like, reasonably defend myself, you know? But here, I am just a teenage girl. I can barely do shit nor fuck, my guy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I think that's a good idea. Pick this stuff up. Whew. New things added to point exchange. Reversion beads. Can remove all jewels used to enhance the camera obscura. Okay. The Seeker. Blood and Blood 2. Blood splatter. Blood 1, fresh supply. Blood 2, they fixed it. What do we got here? Luna Incense. The moon. Oh, shit. Girl! Mayu being guided. Bro, this room got a box in it. What the fuck? That's nerve-wracking. There's a padlock engraved with a triple diamond motif. Of course there is.
Mayu.
Why would you go through a door that I c- Oh. Fuck off. I'm so mad that the box is gone. I hate that. Man using camera obscura. Fuck, he sure is. What you looking at, dude? Bro. Hey, my bromide. Exposure filter memo. Memo outlining the functionality of the camera obscura's exposure filter, a feature that was previously hidden. It's not just the events of the past that the camera obscura can uncover. It also captures things concealed within the afterlife, or to be more precise, things that have been spirited away, as it were, rendered invisible. It turns out this is another of the device's hidden features, one I discovered while testing its powers. By switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in our realm once more. These mechanics resemble a practice known as phantom exposés, which are performed by shadow readers, people who unearth similar items concealed by supernatural means within parts of the Tohoku region. People say, however, that those who make contact with the afterlife are themselves lured into it. With that in mind, I wonder if Dr. Aso had his reasons for abandoning this research despite pursuing the afterlife himself. Photo, guest room. Photo labeled guest room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing a bookshelf next to a round window. Exposure filter, a filter for viewing that which has begun to vanish. Switch filter, expo camera. Makes it easier to damage aggravated wraiths, unlocked through upgrades. Slowing special shots allows slow movements to wraith for a set period of time. Ooh, okay. Exposure filter can be used to perform phantom expose. If something has vanished, taking a photo that matches one in the photo record will return to normal. Okay. I did it.
Just like in the photo.
Oh, you got around here. Ooh, hello.
So this is Minakami Village. A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen.
Oh.
If I could capture it with the camera obscura.
Jesus. Folklorist note 2. 1 second. I just remembered there was something I needed to do real quick. What? Okay. Send that off. Okay. Aye. Written remarks from folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, summarizing Minakami Village's unique customs and history. When I first came to the village, Ryokan Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal mayor to speak of. Instead, he serves as its principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informal leadership structure being a remnant of that history. The region remains culturally rich even today, with folklore about the Gate to Hell passed down through generations. The Kurosawa house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lives up to its role as the home of a chief priest, filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times. Many of these records relate to those myths and legends that permeate the region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I can tell that there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through this literature, which I appreciate. One traditional hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice Ritual, where the twin maidens serve to seal the gate to hell, or so it goes. The gate to hell itself is a type of legend that concerns a boundary between our living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. This realm of the dead goes by multiple names, such as hell or the underworld. Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making them spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, but also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. Though Minakami Village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the gate to hell, the mere mention of it isn't allowed, yet alone witnessing it. Seeing as it's a ritual that involves the boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers lead simple, if difficult, lives deep in the mountains. Minakami Village has almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past, and in old ways, ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. It's as though it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've also been granted permission to read through the literature stored in the other houses, for which I'm immensely grateful. There are 3 main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. These are the Osaka house, the first house I was shown, plus the Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses, though I was only able to enter a small selection of rooms when I previously visited the Kiryu house. I'm sure I'll be able to comb through it more deeply before long. Once I finish searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll next set my sights on the Osaka house. Broken lazulite. A fragment of beautiful dark blue lazulite. Obtain the other half to form a whole spirit stone. New items have been added to point exchange. The slow and charm. The Seeker. Save my funny little game. Okay. So now that I've done all that, what's next for Mio Fatal Frame? Oh, fuck. Just dirt on the floor. Oh, that's delightful. Whispering Man. I think Yai may have left because she fell in love. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Oh, fuck. A picture fell. And it's back at the entrance, looks like. Well, hold on. There's still stuff there. Triple Diamond Key Record. A record of the Triple Diamond Key being deposited into a bedroom after the writer received it from the Lord of the Manor. To prevent any outsiders from intruding upon the maiden's room, I am going to store in my room the amulet key entrusted to me by our Lord. This is a photograph taken by the young outsider in front of the room. It's very rare and precious, so make sure to keep it someplace safe. I really do feel that someone young is likely best served up as a kusabi to the... Okay. Weird. There's something in there.
It won't open.
Okay, door held shut by a powerful force. I hate that. It's my least favorite thing to see. in one of these games, because it usually means there's a ghost holding it shut. And that usually means I have to fight them. And I don't want to do that. I gotta fucking deal with the Kusabi. Fuck. I keep hitting A to, like, interact with shit. And then learning the hard way that just like, hey, idiot, A is not the button you press. I have messages on Discord, hold on. Ah. Cat in a puddle box. Puddle box. Puddle box. I don't know if I want to go back in that room. This is a bad room. That won't hurt my feelings. Okay. There's something over there on the hearth. So far, it doesn't seem like the fucking okay, that was pretty good. So far, it doesn't seem like the thing is like stock in the halls or anything. Folklorist Note 4. Remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, summarizing what takes place when the repentance befalls the area. When it comes to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, in which a pair of twins are made into shrine maidens, there are two rituals that take place. First is the main ritual, a Shinto rite which occurs on a routine basis. The second is the shadow ritual, which is said to only happen when the main ritual fails. Okay. Should both fail, a third event, known as the Repentance, then occurs, whereby the gate to Helm unleashes disaster upon the land. Written records tell of the dead flooding out of the gate and the heavens above closing off. Fun! Sounds like a fucking party. On a similar note, Ryozo tells me that Itsuki and Mutsuki, two boys that he's been friends with since their younger years, have gone missing. The fact that their whereabouts are unknown is certainly a little concerning given they're twins. Should I find them, however, they may be able to tell me more about these different rituals. Cool. Awesome. Love that. Great. Oh god. Fleeing villager. Dog, what you running from? Oh, what the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know where that guy is. Okay. Shit. This sucks. Just gotta get to the front of the house. I'm not 100% certain where that sound was coming from. Oh, it is 100% in the room with me. Oh, God!
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Thanks, Kale. Appreciate that. Okay, seems like it's gone. How are you doing, Kale? Hope you're having a good one. Excuse me, sir. Did you see a picture fall down here? I'm just looking for a photo I dropped. If you would be so kind as to... Fucking... God damn it. Okay, you know what? That wasn't very nice. I'm a little disappointed in your response. I'm a little disappointed that you were not hit by my super special attack. I'm a little disappointed that you appeared behind me like that. I think perhaps you don't know how this works. For you see, I am the good guy, and you need to acquiesce to my attacks, you see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, here's that photo I found. See, you could have just told me. Very tired, lol. Just got home. Well, I hope you can relax with some calming Fatal Frame. A photograph labeled Servant's Room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing the entrance to a room next to a lattice window. I
He is in the room from this photo.
know where that is. I am aware of its location. New items have been added to Point Exchange. Frame, movie film for theaters, you see. Is this door open? No, this is a double diamond. as the double diamondo. Relaxing by letting you deal with the stress. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm dealing with it really well. I've died a couple times now. Because I forgot that this is the part of the game with, like, the one-hit kill enemy. Oh, fuck. Okay. Thank you for your service, streamer. You're welcome. Gotcha, bitch. Closet man. Closet man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Closet man. The voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Closet man. So was that the bitch? The one that, like, I fucking turned a corner and it was standing right there and I freaked the fuck out? Yeah, actually. That was the Kusabi. Kusabi? Kusabi. Okay, again, you don't need to, like, cut off... You don't need to cut off those subtitles. I can hear what he's saying. Oh, dark, the darkness that dozes in the dusk. Throw it all away. You see the light wherever you go. You gotta face it again and again. Oh, dark, the darkness that dozes in the dusk. Throw it all away. Hello, fearful man. Just take that real quick. Triple diamond key. A flat key engraved with a triple diamond motif found in the blood-stained room. It opens the door to the back room on the second floor of the Kurosawa house. Sick. Map has been updated. I gotta get up to the second floor, huh? Oh, fuck! My life. Whew. Oh, there's more of you. Oh, there's like a whole second person here. Stop it. I gotta focus on this person now. Hello. Oh. Hello. Hold on. I don't have you in focus. There we go. Look at you. Aren't you something? Aren't you just... You're not doing so hot, are you? You could be doing better. Fatal frame. Are any of the ghosts in this game doing hot? Not that I've seen so far. Like, you know, I don't want to assume. Oh, Kale, if you just got here, you might have missed me talking earlier about how, not only did I post the new chapter of Wicked Game today, I finished the next one. I can't recall if I specifically stated that I had done that already on Blue Sky or not. But yeah, that one's like fucking loaded in the chamber, ready to go. But I gotta wait like a week and a half. It's important. Theming. Is it the solstice today? Oh, fuck my life. Oh, I don't have any fucking willpower. Shit! No, come on, man. Fuck. I hate this fucking thing. Yeah, no, thanks, man. Just sap all my fucking willpower. I don't... Who fucking cares? I'm so mad. Was that the bit? That was the bitch! It was, in fact, that bitch. Okay, let's... God, I'm so mad now. I'm so angry. That is so upsetting. I'm glad that this game has, like, pretty robust autosave, thankfully. What? Why am I not... Why is my willpower not returning? Girl? Fuck. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. This sucks so bad. Okay, my willpower is back. Monster's still there. Jesus Christ, I hate that fucking thing. Okay. Okay, it's just kind of wandering at this point. I think what's important is that it does not appear to be close to this door now. Fuck. The sooner I get out of Kurosawa House, the better. What the fuck was that? I just heard something fall over. I'm gonna need to be right back. Okay, so for context about what just happened, I was sitting here, minding my own business, playing my funny little video games, when I hear what sounds like something very large, very heavy, and very full of stuff fall over. And I'm just like, what the fuck was that? I took the opportunity to get chips also, by the way. They're teriyaki flavored. So I'm just like, okay. I gotta go find out what that is. So I leave my little cave. The good thing to hear in a house with three cats. Raggy, Mitty, and Moose. I leave my silly little cave, and I venture out into the wide, wide world. And I peek in on friend of the stream and housemate Ixao, who is in the room closest to I. Um, and immediately I see what's happened. Because strewn about the floor is what looks like an overturned toolbox and just... oh, an entire hobby shop's worth of Beyblade pieces. Just all over the fucking floor. I'm just like I had popped in because I didn't know if like he had heard it and like knew what was going on. So I'm just like popping. I just heard something fall over. Everything okay? Then I just see Beyblades all over the floor. I'm just like, oh. I bumped my mic. I'm just like, oh, okay. I see what's happened here. Oh. And he's just like, it's gore. It's gore of my comfort character. Oh, God. Oh, that was really funny. Alright, let's, see if we can't get through this shit. Oh, I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling. I got such a bad feeling. Okay. I think it's upstairs. Okay. Me, who occasionally commissions gore of my comfort character. We're gonna hide real quick. Ugh. So, I will say, and I think I mentioned this earlier. Either I mentioned it earlier or I mentioned it like the other day. The completion of these two chapters, not that I've published both of them, but the completion of them means that as of this moment, I have fulfilled my New Year's resolution. Which was to get to this point in the story. And, you know, I think, like, that was a pretty good, like, run. Oh, hold up. Here he comes. Is it downstairs? I think it has a loop that it goes on. So I think it's coming up the stairs now. Oh, yeah, there you are. So then, once you get through this door, then I should be able to just follow you without really having to worry about anything. Okay. Pathing. True. Oh, hold on. Save point. Okay. Open up. Thank you. Oh. Oh, this room sucks. This room sucks ass.
We promised we would always be together, so we ran away. But everyone died. They all died. Mayu!
Girl, what the fuck?
Mia, what happened? Someone was calling out to me, telling me to come back, and to perform the ritual again. The ritual? Stay with me, forever and ever.
Weird thing to ask.
We promised. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Stay with me forever and ever. Sure? Can we leave? Photograph of twin girls in white kimonos. One of the faces is warped. Butterfly diary. An old diary with crimson butterfly decorating the cover. The pages appear to have been written by two girls named Yai and Sai. Butterfly Diary 1. Today, we had two special guests come to the village. Ryozo and this scholar that he now works with. Ryozo said he came back to the village because he was worried about Itsuki. But we're not allowed to discuss things about the village with people from the outside. Itsuki's been kept inside the storehouse ever since the day of the ceremony. It's probably to prevent him from meeting with anyone from outside. Yai. The scholar who's visited using this special box he brought to create a picture of me and Yai. It somehow copies the figures it sees. My face turned out a little weird, in my opinion, but I still had a fun time. Although I bet the others are going to try and make him into a rah-rah sooner or later. After all, our purification isn't over yet. We have to get him out of here before that can happen. All that matters is that my big sister and I can unite and become one. Sai, I need you to hide the key to the back entrance in the Hina doll stand. It'll be safe there. Nobody will touch the stand. I'm going to touch the stand so hard, y'all. Hina doll head. Head of an old Hina doll. The neck is red and shaped like a peg. It could probably be put somewhere. Fuck. Maybe.
I hear something. The two chosen ones mirrored the twin wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village.
Girl,
The two
what?
chosen butterfly.
Girl, you're freaking me out. Stop it. Photo. Hina doll room. There are two headless Hina dolls. Could they be the twins Hina dolls? One of the dolls has a red neck. You know you're a redneck if your head needs to be inserted into the hole in your neck in order to solve a fatal frame puzzle. The Hina doll was inserted into the red doll's body. But the dolls are a different order in the photograph. I mean, they should be rearranged. Hold on. That's a good question. Okay, hold on. Let's switch those two around. And you up there. You actually need to go here. You go here. You... No. You... Am I okay? Man, there's something wrong with me. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Closer look. That guy's in the right place. Let's put you here. Switch these two around. Hina dolls are lined up just as they are in the photograph. Nothing happened. Perhaps something else is missing. You're lucky I'm so good at this. Oh, fucking sick. Give me that. The double diamond key.
Mio, let's leave.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. The box is back. Oh, hold on, girl. Gotcha. Oh, God. That's not fair. Fuck you. That's it. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. I worked with better, but not many. Oh. Hold on, I need to get you in focus. Oh, relax. It's a photograph. Folklorist note 15. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, mentioning the map you received from a pair of twins. The twin girls of this manor handed me a map showing the location of a side exit in the compound. With the shadow ritual drawing near, they told me to use it to escape during the night. Before I could ask them any questions, they took off and left. Interesting, because the shadow ritual is the one that they do when the main ritual fucks up. I haven't observed any unusual behavior from other members of the household, but evidently time is running out. I'm going to get to the bottom of all this. I need to reach the inner sanctum of the Kurosawa house and see it with my own eyes. Do you, though? Is that 100% necessary? Does he know?
Don't go alone.
Girl, I am literally holding your hand. Fuck you mean don't go alone. Come on. Fuck. Oh god, oh god, oh god, load, 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 load. Ugh. The shamed. Okay. It bothers me that so many of, like, the pauses in this don't actually pause the game. Like, I don't know if anyone else has noticed that.
Mia, someone is watching us.
Yeah, I bet. The Buddha statue holds a key engraved with the symbol for light. Its grip is so tight, you cannot remove the key. Seems to be a bookshelf above the Buddha statue. You can see 5 tall, thin slots, but only one contains a book. There are old writings carved above it. The crimson butterflies engraved sacrifice shall seal in its absence kusabi to repent. Check the book on the bookshelf. The Taboo Tome, an old book describing a ritual. A number of its words are obscured with The is a gateway spawned from hell, one not meant for the likes of man. Thus, the children of man must not gaze upon that for they shall be rendered and forfeit their light. Thus, the children of man must not speak of the for they shall be rendered and forfeit their voice. Thus, the children of man must not hear that for they shall be rendered and forfeit their soul. Thus, the children of man must not smell the for they shall be rendered and forfeit their nose, like off their face. It'll just be smooth. Anyway.
Mia.
Oh, fuck. That's, concerning. A little bit, maybe. Thus the children of man must not look upon the on only forfeit their dick. That's such a weird angle for the elbow. They're really committing to this hand-holding thing. Look at that. Fuck, I missed him. Hold on. Hold on. How fucking... Oh, God, no wonder I missed him. This thing's fucking zoomed all the way goddamn in. She's gonna, like, throw her arm up to keep, like, and jut out her elbow and fucking hit Mayu in the goddamn face. Fuck. Girl, what? Mayu, wait, this room sucks. Girl, what?
What's wrong? It's nothing.
The fuck you mean it's nothing?
Mia, hurry. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually.
Don't want to kill me more.
I'm sorry, what?
Mayu.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, God, the fucking rocket hand. Again. Fuck. Hey, please leave my sister alone. Where'd the other one go? Oh, hold up. Oh, she's right behind me. She's right behind me, isn't she? Here, hold my hand. It will heal us. I did a lot of things wrong. Hold the hand, but not like that. Well, the bit is that that guy's, like, arm got severed in the Kusabi attack. So he has, like, a rocket hand. Which, quite frankly, I find kind of unfair. Right, I think we're heading the right way.
Mia, the doll.
What doll? What about it? It's a fucking doll. Who'll give a shit? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive, but like genuinely. I can just give you rocket arms. Countless. Oh. Gotcha, motherfucker. Man, ascending stairs. You see that motherfucker, Mayu? Ascending those fucking stairs? What a cunt.
The clock.
Yeah. It's broken. I think that only means it gets to be right twice a day. Outside of that, it's completely wrong. I think that's how that works. Oh. Motherfucker, I got that kid. There's some bullshit. Oh, this is like a whole ass hallway. Hold on. We're not going this way. Mayu, come with me. We're not going this way.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about horror game remakes that, like... I feel like every single one of them so far has introduced the concept of a side quest. You know? Like, I feel like that's happened a lot with horror game remakes. What you got there, kid? Boy peering down hole. Can't do anything with that, unfortunately. Ooh, I super can't do anything with that. Alright, we can leave. It's fine. Explain. It just feels like... Because this game has side stories.
Okay.
It has things that you can find that, like, tell the tales of, like, people who were either in the town or came to the town, etc., etc. That are not necessarily directly connected to the main narrative. Dead Space, the remake, had like side quests that expanded upon. Hold on. Now I'll upgrade film capacity. Did those not exist in the original? Not as far as I'm aware. Not where it was just like you have to like track down a fucking other person's ghost not related to the main story to find out what happened to them. Like there were definitely like other stories that were happening like simultaneously, but it's just like it was all stuff that you like found in notes just kind of along the way.
Don't go alone.
As opposed to being like, ooh, fucking track down this thing. Excuse me, sir. Do you know how we can leave? Mayu, I don't think this guy's gonna help us. Oh, God, what the fuck? Ah, fuck! We are fucking under attack. You know what? Fuck you. I took 100 fatal frames. That's neat. I mean, if you just let them kill you. Not get out of here like that. Come on. Get serious.
Don't go alone.
Checking in here. Okay, we're good. We can continue. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, okay, she's in here. Ish. She is, like, considered in here, I guess? It doesn't count that as the enemy seeing her. Thank fucking God. No idea how this is gonna work. I'm assuming stalking this hallway now? Is my best guess. No? Okay. Cool, cool. We have to fucking go. Gotcha, bitch. Storehouse investigator. Okay, let's see here. Ritual host note 4. A note left in the Pride Priest manor detailing his response to the twins running away. It appears that Yai and Sai have left the village, tempted by the remaining boy. The remaining boy. I was able to quell the worst of their quaking with a kusabi. It yet stirs. The two girls must be apprehended, lest the village be consumed by the remaining. The hard R. They may be my daughters, but it must be done. Must be done.
There's a key inside.
A what? Two padlocks on the cell door. Each padlock has its own pattern, light or shadow. One of the locks has a motif that matches the bookshelf key.
Why am I trapped here? Don't tell me. A ritual to sacrifice outside.
Oh, fuck. What? Hell was that? Radiant filter memo. I've made an important discovery about the Camera Obscura. A hidden wraith-repelling power has been built into it. By switching to the Radiant filter, the wielder's own thoughts accumulate onto a small mirror contained within the device, which are then shown onto the target. In essence, this process results in the invocation of a powerful exorcism. The Radiant filter works on more than just wraiths. It can also lift seals produced from the blood such spirits amass. With that in mind, I think I'll refer to this ability as an unbinding of blood from now on. As for why this feature was so carefully hidden, I have a hypothesis, and a simple one at that. These unbindings consume a tremendous amount of the user's willpower. An ordinary person such as myself, therefore, can hardly invoke them all that freely. But if it was someone with considerable willpower, or alternatively, Radiant filter. Special ability removes grime from the Camera Obscura after shooting a photo. What? Purging special shot. Purging special shots become more powerful the more willpower you have. Uses film cannot be used while reloading. Filter for viewing resentment. Okay. And filter can be used to perform the unbinding of blood. Locations that have been infused with deep resentment and stained with blood are sealed off. Using the Radiant Filter's Purging Special Shot at its maximum power, these sealed locations can be opened. You have to hold the right bumper.
Unbinding of blood.
Girl. There's also a save point here. That was the wrong fucking button. Hold on. Cool. Oh, my guts. Quick, hold my hand.
Don't go alone.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Butterfly Diary 2. An old diary with a crimson butterfly decorating the cover. The two sisters write of their desire to save Ryozo Munakata's teacher before he suffers a terrible fate. This is wrong. Maybe Itsuki was right. Munakata's mentor is going to be turned into a... This has to stop. I don't want anyone else to die like Mutsuki. I have to do something. One of the veiled priests took the shadow key towards the Hall of Ropes. Yai. It seems Father plans to turn Munakana's mentor into a bloop. I know one of the cell keys is hidden in Father's bookshelf. Maybe there's no other choice if we want to keep the bloop appeased. If we perform the crimson sacrifice, maybe no one else will have to suffer like this. Oh, damn, I didn't actually finish reading that. I'm a fool, perhaps? It's a definitive possibility? New items added to point exchange. Here's the damage dealt by radiant filter. You know, a mutual of mine on Blue Sky was recently talking about a discussion between like some game devs that's just like it was one of those things where it's just like gamers don't like to read things anymore. And pointing out that it was really kind of like, oh fuck. Hold on. Anyways, she was pointing out that, like, it's essentially just, like, another way of, like, game devs trying to be like, players are all fucking stupid. Which, like, I do have to admit that, like, yeah, look. This is a bad staircase. What was the point I was making? I do have to admit that just, like, yeah, that's probably not a really great way to, like, try and express the frustration that you're having. Like, there's a part of me that gets it, where it's just like, you know, you want to be able to, like, design your game the way that you want to. You want to give someone, like, all of the tools possible in order to succeed. And, of course, not everybody's going to be able to like, utilize the tools that you have on hand for one reason or another. I think about this specifically with this game because I feel like I am enjoying this game. The fact that I feel like I'm stopped, like, every 20 minutes to, like, scroll through, like, 10 to 15 screens of, like, lore and tutorials explaining a thing I just picked up is maybe not ideal. Like, the lore I kind of get, because it's just like, you know, it's a horror game. I did feel like the lore books are a lot. They are, but, like, it's honestly pretty standard for Fatal Frame, all things considered. You tend to find, like, a lot of this stuff about, like, oh, this is a person that got lost in the town and their experience. Oh, this is something about Dr. Aso and his studies of the camera obscura, etc., etc. Folklorists, all that, because these games are steeped in Japanese folklore and things inspired by them. But it's just like, it's the fact of just like, oh, hey, you picked up this note about this new camera lens. Here's the person talking about the camera lens. Oh, you got the camera lens. Oh, you got a tutorial that's 3 pages long explaining how to use the camera lens. And it's just like, okay. I feel like maybe we are, it's running into, like, Japanese game devs, FF14 does this too sometimes. It's this thing where it's just like, I think it depends on the genre, you know? Like, that's part of it. Where if you're playing a genre where you might be expected to, like, take things slowly, and thus you're more likely to be willing to sit and, like, read a text file that you picked up. Like a survival horror game. So, like, you know, like Silent Hill 2, Dead Space, etc., etc. Like, that's one thing. In the same vein, it's definitely especially in terms of tutorialization. A lot of times, like, Fatal Frame has a lot of systems and a lot of like, there's not really an easy way to tutorialize all of the functions of the camera obscura. You know, that's understandable. In certain situations, I would say, like, there's easier ways to tutorialize things. It's like, and definitely, like, putting a text file in someone's face is going to probably be less effective at that than, say, using some sort of visual environmental marker, or having, like, a voice line with regards to that. And I think this is part of, like, I hate to give Ego Raptor any credit, but the Mega Man X video is, like, yeah, we're talking that. Giving a player is, but that's also another thing where it's just like, video games have also gotten way more complicated. There are more buttons on an Xbox controller than there were on a SNES controller. So the fact of the matter is that in Mega Man X, in that first area, Mega Man X was on the SNES, right? Was Mega Man X the SNES or the PlayStation? SNES, Genesis, and DOS. Okay. In Mega Man X, you have much less buttons to worry about. So you can give the player enough time in order to hit all of the buttons, and therefore kind of, like, figure out, like, okay, this is what this does, this is what this does. I'm able to, there's less stuff to kind of familiarize yourself with. These days, the way that, like, game mechanics have developed over the years since the Super Nintendo, not even talking about, like, game visuals, aesthetics, game design principles, just the buttons on the fucking controller. I have 2 thumbsticks. I have a D-pad. I have 4 face buttons. I have 4 shoulder buttons. I, like, the thumbsticks are also buttons. The D-pad is 4 buttons in and of itself. If I was playing this on a PS5, I would have the fucking, like, touchpad as well. That's 2 buttons in and of itself. Sometimes the D-pad is buttons. Exactly. Like, there's a lot going on here. And the fact of the matter is, we don't give people instruction manuals anymore. You know? Like, hold on. I gotta stand up. I gotta walk to the other side of the room. I gotta go get my copy of Fatal Frame 2 for the Xbox. 1 second. The original Xbox. Yeah. Okay. Fatal Frame 2. Here we go. I'm coming back. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Let's compare and contrast here real quick. Because the fact of the matter is, there's a lot more going on here than, like, gamers not wanting to read or game devs thinking that gamers are just stupid, right? There's a lot more going on here. So I have here the case, because I got this game physically, of course. I have here the case for Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. I open it up, and it's just plastic. There is the empty side where the disc was, and then I can see through on the other side to, like, the warranty for the game. There's a QR code for a survey. There's not really much else in here. Now let's open Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Director's Cut for the original Xbox. In here I've got the disc, and I have, Jesus Christ, this is a thick fucking instruction manual, actually. I wasn't expecting that. I also have a survey card for fucking Tecmo? Not even Koei Tecmo, just Tecmo. PMB number 5553, 21213-B, Hawthorne Boulevard, Torrance, California, 90503. I wonder if that's, like, still a valid address. Anyway. Ooh, that is some nice cardstock, actually. But, like, if I wanted to go into Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Director's Cut for the original Xbox with as much information as I possibly could, I just need to open up the manual, and there are 2 pages on here covering all of the controls in the game. On an original Xbox controller. Like, this is part of what's missing. It's game design, it's game aesthetics, it is standard practices, it is what the game comes with. The fact that we are moving so much towards digital distribution means that there is less and less opportunities to provide the player with something that they can use to familiarize themselves with the game before they even get into it. Like, even PC games, like, when you would get them on a disc, would have, like, an instruction manual, either, like, inside the door of the cover of the jewel case, or inside, like, that funny little cardboard box that they came in. And because of that, all of the familiarization with the game's mechanics and, like, the way that the game plays, the way that you progress through it, needs to be done when you are in the game. And if you're in the game, then chances are you want to play the game. This is where the whole issue with text comes into play. Because, quite frankly, it's not that gamers are stupid. It's that gamers want to play the game. So a lot of times, they'll skip through text. So it is, like, better to give, like, a voice line that they can easily, like, listen to, something that they can pick up on, or some sort of, like, environmental, like, indicator. I know we all make fun of how many fucking times Dead Space tells you to cut off their limbs, but my god, by the time you get to the point where you actually need to start fighting necromorphs, you know exactly what you need to fucking do. Know what I don't make fun of? Yellow paint. I don't make fun of yellow paint either, quite frankly. I do sometimes feel like it gets egregious, but, like, again, it's signposting. It's very obvious signposting, but it's signposting. And again, yellow paint is also another thing where it's just like, okay, this is admittedly part of the way that, like, game aesthetics have evolved over time, where, like, yes, you are occasionally dealing with like graphical engines where the focus is on sort of like fidelity and realism to the detriment of like aesthetic design, you know? Like I could go into like Silent Hill 2, like the original, like even just booting it up on like the HD collection. I could go into Silent Hill 2 and like it's very easy to just kind of like get through that game without feeling like you're lost. Like it's not just like marking off doors on the map, it's just like a lot of times like it uses camera angles. It uses like visual cues. A lot of times you can tell which doors you're going to be able to open. Hello, Venom Lad. Welcome. Where them feet picks at? Not here, unfortunately. The ghosts, they kind of like fade out by the time you get down to the feet, so we haven't really had a lot of good chances. So how do you tutorialize Fatal Frame when the entire thing in universe is a mysterious contraption? So that's kind of what I'm getting at, where it's just like there isn't really a good solution for that. You kind of have to use a lot of text. But it's also another one of those things where it's like it's it really does come down to what you kind of need to expect going into a game. I kind of expect this going into Fatal Frame. I sort of expect that I'm going to need to do a lot of reading to figure out exactly what I'm doing. You need to use this weird thing in a specific way or you die. It's interesting game design. For sure. For sure. But like it's a thing where it's just like, what is somebody who plays a lot of these games conditioned to expect? You know? Like, this is the 4th Fatal Frame game I've played on stream. I played the original Fatal Frame 2, I played Fatal Frame 4, I played 5. So I do kind of understand the idea of like, you know, there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to need to learn. Now, that being said, I do kind of remember a lot of the other Fatal Frames being a bit simpler, and I think this is kind of part of, like, the remake curse when it comes to certain games, where it's just like, you're remaking the game, you need to make it new, how do we make it new? Let's add a bunch of new mechanics. And as a result, you get this. Where it's just like, hey, we have 4 lenses that each can be used in very specific circumstances to help you get through the game. And it's just like, did we need to split these mechanics into separate lenses? Because like, it's not like the other games didn't have separate lenses. But the separate lenses in the other games didn't have, like, a progression requirement, you know? Fatal Frame 5 is... Fatal Frame 5 is kind of a weird one, because that's got that, like, mission structure. Like, where it's just, like, every like, chunk of the story is, like, this sort of, like, bite-sized, like, level that you play through. And it's just like, hey, here's a new lens that you can use that might like suit your playstyle a little bit better if you prefer to be doing like big damage, you know? But it's not like you needed to strictly use that lens in certain situations in order to actually progress through the game. Yeah. The mutual that I'm referring to, Read a Snap on Twitter, brought up the idea of bringing back like loading screen tips, which isn't strictly a bad idea, though might be a little bit difficult considering like so many games these days are trying to minimize loading screens. So there's not really a lot of opportunity for loading screen tips. Death screen tips, maybe. Something where it's just like, hey, here's how you could avoid this happening again in the future. Wonder if there are any remakes where they went back and added an older mechanic that sucks, actually. That's a good question. Bring back actual game manuals. We were talking about that because I do have the original Xbox version of Fatal Frame 2, which does have a chunky manual in it. New remakes where they went back and added an older mechanic that sucks, actually. That's a good question. What game mechanic? What major game remakes can I think of? There's Silent Hill 2, but I don't think... Silent Hill 2 was kind of like ground up. Physical ones, not those lame-ass QR code ones, for sure. Imagine a game that has a shitty mechanic that later games removed, and then a remake brings back the thing that sucks. Ah, that's a good question. Dead Space didn't do that. Dead Space did the opposite, where it's just like, hey, you remember the zero-G shit from Dead Space 2 and 3? Remember how much you loved that? Here it is in Dead Space 1. Go nuts, buddy. Did Resi. Ooh. I didn't like Crimson Heads very much, and they put that shit back in Requiem. No. That is a good question. I don't know for sure. Just offhand. I don't think so. We should probably continue. Okay, I hate this staircase, but we're gonna go down it. A door. Oh yeah, this place sucks ass. Girl, are you coming? Look at that hand-holding tech. Maya, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're about to get fucking attacked.
Okay.
Something's gonna come up out of this goddamn well.
Are you really running away?
Hey, Mayu? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Mayu.
Something's gonna come out of that fucking well, I guarantee. A well is just a wet hole. Conveniently boss-shaped room. There's a mallet design engraved on the padlock. You can feel cold wind coming in through the cracks around the door. It must lead outside. Oh my god.
I might be able to get out. Do you, Mayu? We can leave. They're there.
Oh shit. Excuse me, sir. Please don't. Ow. Bitch. You know what? No, never mind. Here, heal me. Thank you. That is an ear tickler. What? Hole. Now, you know, we talk about all this stuff about how just like, oh yeah, you know, you need to, like, you really need to sort of like do everything you can to give like the player like as much of an ability as they can to like succeed. And I think there's like a part of it where, how to put this? I think maybe sometimes you do need to accept that, like, you're not always going to, like, succeed in every single case. You know?
Mia.
Where do I need to go now? Right, I need to start looking for the fucking, like, doors and shit that got, like, bloody handprints all over them. I do think that there are situations where, like, you can do everything you possibly can within your power to, like, signpost and tutorialize and give the player all of the opportunities and ability to complete the task placed in front of them as much as humanly possible. And I think sometimes there are going to be people that still simply do not get it.
Of the sacrifice.
Wasn't that the 8th movie? I thought Vin Diesel was great in that one. Crimson Wing Tome, an old book describing a ritual. A passage within proclaims how a butterfly's wings shall open the heavens. And I think part of the reason that you need to kind of accept that is because if you're constantly trying to meet, like, the worst case scenario on its level, it can sometimes result in, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Design philosophies that are going to annoy other people. I think a lot, I want to say it was a GDC presentation, but I think a lot about the guys that made God of War 2018 so blatantly showing footage to prove how well their signposting worked by showing footage of Darkside Phil being able to figure out a puzzle. Like, you blurred his face out, and it's a good idea to blur his face out, but at the same time, I recognize that voice, man. I've seen How Not to Play Metal Gear Solid like 5 times. I know that guy. I know who he is. Once the Lesser Maiden slays the Greater, the Crimson Butterfly shall return from the bloop and become the guardian deity of the village. The Maiden transformed into the butterfly shall soar into the heavens, and her wings opening the sky, calling down the light from on high.
3 more.
And it's like, now, because you're, like, poor bastard got turned into usability case, you can never escape the dark side. And now, because, like, that's your, like, point of reference for, like, who you're aiming to help with this, now you get God of War Ragnarok, where people are complaining about the fact that characters never shut up when you're trying to solve a puzzle. Dimly glowing ore contains the thoughts of a priest. I remember watching the compilations of Darkside Phil playing Metal Gear, and God help me, I hope I do better than he does, but I remember one of the most disappointing things in those was that he spent a good chunk of Metal Gear Solid 2 killing every single goddamn guard he came across. And it got to the... Oh.
The door.
Butterfly Diary 3. An old diary of the Crimson Butterfly occurring on the cover. Both twins discuss the prospects of running away from the Minakami village together. The next ritual year is almost here. Since Itsuki and Mutsuki weren't able to claim the blip before, now it's supposed to be our turn. But I'm going to leave the village together with my little sister. Itsuki has already agreed to help us escape. Once we do, we can live together forever, just like we always promised. Yai. Honestly, I don't care if we run away. As long as I'm with my big sister, I'll go wherever you go. Just please don't leave me behind, Yai. Okay? Sigh. Uh-oh, guess what happened? Girl? Girl, where are you? Girl, help? Mayu heading underground. Mayu don't?
Hold on, Mayu.
Girl, come on.
I'm on the right side.
Girl, wait, we have healing mechanics. Mayu proceeding through corridor. Gonna dip for a bit, have fun. Alright.
We promised, right? Together.
Yeah, sure, just what are you doing, girl?
Okay.
Alright, I feel better. Save my game. How long have we been going for? About 2.5 hours? Doesn't feel like that.
Mayu.
Guess we try going through here. Man, I hate this fucking house. Come on.
Don't go alone. It's no use. I can't go any further.
Ritual host note 5. A note left in the High Priest manor outlining his intention to perform the ceremony only with Sai. Yai has not returned. Whether she has forsaken Sai or simply perished out in the forest, I do not know. So long as Sai is purified as a maiden beforehand, I may be able to hold back the bullet with only her assistance for a time. I shall perform the ritual with only the lesser maiden, in accordance with what few records I have available to me. Yai, why did you run? Why have you not returned? Why come?
Will you?
Oh. Girl? Okay, hang out right there. I'm gonna grab the shadow key. Small key found in the Hall of Ropes. It's engraved with the symbol for shadow. Key can be opened if you have the light key and shadow. The cell can be opened if you have the light key and shadow key.
I need to find one more key. Everyone's dead. They're all dead. Mayu, we can't escape after all. Itsuki, I'm sorry.
Girl, what are you talking about? Get over here. You're being so weird.
It won't open.
That's probably fine.
Don't let go. Okay.
But we should definitely get out of here. This place sucks. Save my funny little game. What was I talking about? So, Darkseidfil went through that entire game killing basically every dude he could find. And what people were excited about was that he was going to do Metal Gear Solid 3 after that. And to see... Well... Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear Solid 3 has this thing where there is a quote-unquote boss fight later on with a enemy called the Sorrow, who's a ghost. And the thing about this ghost is that he brings you into the spirit world, where you gotta walk through a lake filled with the ghosts of all of the dudes that you have killed over the course of the game. The more dudes you've killed, the more difficult that sequence is. Oh, shit. We gotta go. Other way, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way. Oh, fuck this thing. On. Gotta wait for this guy to fucking dip. Okay, cool. I think we're safe. Hold on. Nope, not safe. Not safe. Super not safe 64. Mayu? What the hell? It's fine. He doesn't recognize Mayu as a person. Give it a moment. What the hell? What is this guy doing? Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Together we can do anything. Probably. Okay, now because I decided to do all that fucking nonsense, I didn't get a chance to walk upstairs. So once Mayu's finished her animations here.
Don't let go. Mia.
I looked over at my OBS feed and I thought the map in the top right was a face. Not on like my TV screen here. No, on my OBS feed. I'm just like, what the fuck's that?
Mayu. Mia. Don't let go.
Mayu,
Don't go alone.
Mio, Mayu, Mio, la 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 la. Mayu, Mio, Mayu, Mio, la 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 la. I'm gonna be honest. Ultimately, I don't know how I feel about a lot of, like, the... constantly stalking unkillable enemies that have been, like, showing up in horror games since, like, their inception. Blah. Disaster Tome, an old book describing a ritual. A passage within details a calamity capable of shutting off the heavens from the earth. When no ritual is held, the cover obscuring the bloop opens, bringing about calamity. Calamity? Mimi. Excuse me. Inhuman beings spill forth from the bloop as all is consumed by the bloop, the heavens themselves enshrouded in darkness. This darkness shall stretch on for generations, lurking in the earth as it summons a bloop. This calamity is to serve as a great repentance for failing to fulfill our calling, as those born above the bloop. It is for the ritual that we are given life.
2 more.
Fucked up.
Maybe the door will open. If I step on this, I'll stay here.
Okay. Don't get fucking got by ghosts. Aight? Aight.
Mia, come back soon.
Girl, I will be like 2 seconds. I'm gonna girl trot as fast as I fucking can. Okay. Oh. Twin Tome. An old book describing a ritual. A passage within describes how a maiden is made whole. By the ritual of the crimson sacrifice, the maiden of twin bodies is made whole, her divine being silencing the bloop. The lesser maiden shall remain in the realm of man, watching over the world, while the greater maiden shall pass through the bloop, quelling the earth.
One more.
Aha! Gotcha, bitch. Priest speaking. Man conversing privately. Pair talking secretively. Oh, there's something on the floor. I think it's kind of neat that they're... Oh, shit. Stop that. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Sick dodge. Uh-oh. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Fuck. Damn it. Stop that. You're welcome. You good? Oh, you're coming over here. Okay. Quick, let's hold hands. Let's hold hands about it so that we can heal our grievous spiritual wounds. I'm feeling better already. Alright. We need to find... God, I just don't know about this fucking house's layout, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Handhold.
Don't go alone.
Alright, you with me? Let's go. I remember there was something up here. Or that where there were a couple things up here that we might be able to do something about. Yeah, here we go. First off, this thing. This ball. Quick, hold my hand. Okay, I feel better. So where's this? Oh. Now we knocked that ball downstairs. Hold on. Item. Ritual Host Note 3. A note left in the High Priest Manor describing the life and destiny of his twin daughters. After she gave birth to the twins, her heart was in such agony that she flung herself into the depths of the blah, which is why I went to great pains to give Yai and Sai a life of comfort, staving off any loneliness they felt to the best of my ability. The blah says that once one endures great pain, they are to rest. So it goes with the ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice, whereby the greater twin murders the lesser twin. Cruel though it may seem, that is what fate has deemed necessary.
Don't let go.
Jesus. Okay, so where did that ball fall? It's like over here. Oh, hello. Ah, I'm all full up on Type 0. Damn. Unfortunate. Right, let's get back up the stairs. Oh, sick. I'm genuinely thankful that, like, Ritual Host Note 2, a note left in the High Priest Manor detailing his need to detain one of the newly arrived outsiders to his village. Outsiders have come to visit our village, and they couldn't have arrived at a better time. My only option at this point is to turn that man into a kusabi and then perform the shadow ritual, thus keeping the sealed. No matter what happens, I cannot let him escape. Fucked up. Martyr Tome, an old book describing a ritual. A passage within explains the times in which the mummies are offered. In years where there is no crimson sacrifice taking place in the depths of the bellow, a kusabi is to be employed. A kusabi is one who ill belongs in Minakami, mummified and offered up to the. The greater the agony a kusabi endures, the more the quaking of the is quelled.
This should be everything.
Probably.
Crimson sacrifice.
Butterfly sacrifice, kusabi repent. Nothing happened. Is there a proper order? Text, butterflies engraved, sacrifice, kusabi repent. Crimson sacrifice. Okay, so this one, probably right there. Crimson wing. Butterfly. Now there's something unlocking behind the bookshelf. A key fell from the key fell from the Buddha's hand. My key now, motherfucker. Where's the cell again?
Now, I can open the door.
I forget where that is. Hold on. Flickering room. Partition screen room. Meditation room. Oh, God, where was the cell? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, what? We gotta go down those stairs, through here, through that door. Maybe, is there a... Okay,
Everyone's dead. It's all our fault.
Girl, we just got here. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck. Anyway. Girl, we have been in this town for all of 20 minutes. What are you on about? I'd kind of like to save my game real quick before I do anything else. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Never mind. I don't need to save my game. I don't need to save my game. We don't need to save the game. It's okay. It's fine. It's all good. It's, you know, who saves games anymore? Honestly, like, it's such like an outdated practice. Like, what's even the point? Shit. Okay, I think we're good. Way to keep cool under pressure, Mayu.
Mayu, don't go alone.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, so we just need to head... Kurosawa House stairwell. Oh, yeah, that's the door out. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Okay, and there is a save point over here, that's right. Phew, golly. Alrighty. Let's, save that game, pop this bad boy open.
This room brings back memories. It calms me down.
You need to stop saying weird shit, girl.
I've been here before.
Ah, the mallet key. A flat key with the mallet engraved on it found in the cell. It opens the back door to the Kurosawa house. The Osaka house map. Map of the Osaka house. There's a mark on the wall of the room where the camera obscura was found. Photo, altar room. A photograph labeled altar room on the back. It appears to be inside the Osaka house, showing a richly decorated altar. So this is interesting because I think, if I remember the folklorist notes correctly, he started out he stopped at the Osaka house, went to the Kurosawa house, and then actually went back to the Osaka house before doing anything else. So it seems like we're following his footsteps.
Mia, I'm starting to remember. I shouldn't have run away. I shouldn't have run away.
Girl, don't even worry about it. Folklorist Note 17. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, speculating on the location of a key needed to escape his prison. How long I've been held captive here, I cannot begin to guess. However, I find myself reminded of the mountain villages of ages past, where visitors lucky enough to pass through would be made living sacrifices in ritualistic ceremonies. When the head priest and his assemblage caught me, they called me an outsider and declared I would be made into a kusabi. That can only mean one thing. I'm to be sacrificed in the shadow ritual that the twins spoke of earlier. I committed a taboo in trying to reach that which isn't meant to be seen. Those who commit such sin are destined to meet the same fate. The key that the girls gave me must open the side exit out of this compound. Yet, according to the map they gave me, the key I need to escape this prison sits in a cave beneath the Osaka house. In fact, it might very well be the cellar I previously investigated, which occupies part of the deep path. Folklorist Note 19. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village describing the nature of the twin maidens and the practices surrounding them. The twin maidens. As part of the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, what do you nominate? I've got HEB brand wavy potato chips with teriyaki flavor. They're really good. Oh. I got a couple bags of HEB, like, HEB store brand chips always have, like, really fun flavors. A lot of them tend to be, like, limited time, but there's been a few that I've noticed have, like, stuck around for a little bit. Like, they got the Korean barbecue flavored ridged chips that have stuck around. I think they have Supreme pizza flavored chips right now, which I remember trying and not really liking all that much. As part of the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, a pair of twin shrine maidens are offered up. Occasionally, the children who serve this role consist of a pair of male twins instead. In such instances, the boys are referred to as twin acolytes. Regardless, local residents believe that such children were originally one soul that split into two separate people prior to birth. The Crimson Sacrifice Ritual. This ritual is based on a legend that says when the two halves are reunited as one, that maiden shall obtain divine powers as the child of a god. To that end, it is further written thus: the elder shall the younger and cast them into. The first censored portion likely refers to a type of ritual that they are loath to describe in writing. The very fact that it's known as a festival of sacrifice suggests such practices. Waiting for potato chips. You know, they're eyeing the market. You and feet today. What's up? Hello. Funny stone. Oh, prayer bead. How am I doing on prayer beads right now? Can I upgrade anything? Nah, I've only got 2. Folklorist Note 18. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village explaining the latest findings of his research while imprisoned. Oh my god, there's 8 pages. Okay. As ever, the caretaker of this prison offers no words from me. His mouth is shut tight. It's an attitude that stands in stark contrast to how I was treated when I first arrived at Minakami. Regardless, by all accounts, this facility appears to double as a library, filled to the brim with precious ancient texts, the likes of which I've never seen. Last question. Do those X-flavored chips actually taste like what they're supposed to? The teriyaki flavor chip does have, like, a teriyaki taste to it. It's not, like, super strong or anything, but it's pretty good. The Supreme Pizza one, I could kind of taste it. But again, I didn't really like it all that much. Oh god, what were some of the other ones I had? I think I had one that was supposed to be like everything bagel flavored. That one was really good, actually. I did really enjoy that. This should allow me to continue my research. Whether my work ever sees the light of day is another matter. The Abyss. It's impossible for me to say when precisely the Abyss first appeared. However, it has existed in this land since ancient times, a hole in the earth connecting our ephemeral realm to hell. Should the cover obscuring it ever be lifted, they say, a terrible disaster will occur. It is thought that the myths and legends surrounding the gate to hell in these parts stem from this location. So feared is it, in fact, that in many ancient texts and manuscripts, the name is forbidden, referenced only as the pain and suffering of those sacrificed are believed to power the seal that contains the abyss, holding back its wrath. Mourners. Mourners are people who stand guard over the abyss, as well as make the necessary preparations for the ritual to take place. Only they appear able to approach the abyss proper. When the year of the ceremony arrives, the members of the families who serve as mourners stitch their eyes shut so that they do not gaze upon that which they protect. People who break the village taboo and glimpse the abyss are themselves made into mourners. Then, they must live out the rest of their days below ground. This makes me wonder just how terrible the place could really be to forbid even the mere sight of it with such a heavy hand. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I don't know about that one. Uh-oh. A cut scene.
Let's get out of here.
Girl the door. Girl the door. Girl the door.
What do we do? There should be a key somewhere.
It's in Osaka House.
Look for it. Hold on. Don't go. Stay here. It'll be okay. I'll be right back. Just promised. Don't leave me. Please, don't leave me. Don't let go of my hand.
I'm still chasing the high of poutine chips. Hello, Zilla. Welcome.
Hurry up! If you don't, I'll leave it behind. Wait, Mio! Come on, Mayu! Hurry! Wait! Mio, please! Don't leave me! Mayu? Mayu? No. Mayu. I'm sorry.
I've been here just playing you as I work and stuff. Might disappear before I get home. Understandable.
Don't go. Don't go.
Girl, how am I supposed to get you out if I don't leave?
I'm sorry, but I have to.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me behind.
I'll be back soon. I promise. I'll be back soon. Wait for me, just for a bit.
Why? Are you leaving me again?
Maya, did you say something? Weird.
I'm sorry. Just wait a little longer, Mayu.
Door won't budge no matter how hard I push it. We've cleared chapter 4.
Don't go. Stay here with me. Mia. Don't promise.
Say cheese.
I
Oh, hold on.
want to be alone.
Film needs to load. Say cheese. Confined Mayu. Imprisoned Mayu. Punished Mayu. Alright, how do we get out of here again? Oh yeah, the downstairs bit is over here. I don't like that. I don't like that that's vaguely man-shaped. Girl, what am I gonna fucking do? Yeah, let me just stay here with you.
I have to find the key.
Stuck behind the door, and we'll just never leave. That's a great idea. Excellent thinking there, Mayu. Oh, fuck my life. Ah. Oh, shit. Fuck. No, come on, man. Fuck. I should have just kept running through the door. Kusabi. Alright, let's give that another fucking shot, I guess. Ooh, crouch in the shadows. What fucking shadows? Bro? Oh, that's not working. Okay, cool. Cool. Awesome. Great. Isn't the lunar incense supposed to I'm so fucking... What the hell, man? The lunar incense is supposed to refill my focus, isn't it? This is bullshit. I disagree with the basic premise. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, what the fuck? Come on, man. This is such bullshit. Crouching shadows. Oh my god. No, it just straight up sees me! Fucking goddamn it. What the hell does it mean, crouch in shadows to hide? This is bullshit. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Okay, hold on. Isn't the fucking, like... Okay. The fucking reeds, God. Shut up. I'm so mad. Clearly you're a dummy thick and the clap of your ass cheeks is alerting the ghosts. That's the only explanation. Oh hey, my flashlight's working again. That's cool. Really hope I don't have to deal with that fucking thing wandering about the village now. Alright, we're gonna be wrapping up here, sure. Oh, God. Fallen woman. Yeah? Okay. We're going to go ahead and call it a stream here. We will return to Osaka House in order to assist Mayu. Next time, we reconvene for the Fatal Flame 2 we make. I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by my friend Molly, who you can find on Blue Sky at Ginger is a Spice. That's GingerISASPICE. Molly's going through some tough times right now, and is taking donations to help out with basically keeping a roof over their head and everything. So if you're able to chip in for that, go check out their socials media. They'll have like links to like Ko-fi pages and stuff like that. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW, with rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon. Upcoming streams tomorrow. Metal Gear, the first one. And then next week, what do we got next week? Next week, for sure, Tuesday, BioShock 2. Friday, Fatal Frame 2. I'm not 100% certain if we're going to be doing Undertale Yellow next week because I've got something going on Thursday. But those days for sure we'll be doing our usual shit. Who's streaming right now that we can go ahead and raid? Let me take a look. Let's snooze this ad just because that's gonna... Bob's doing FF17. 17's doing Stranger of Paradise. Let's go ahead and pop over to 17 here. But yeah, that's going to be it. I will see y'all next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody. Go read Wicked Game.